Yeah, let's get started.
Hey everyone, how's everyone doing amidst this crypto winter? The question is, are we really in a crypto winter? But anyway, hope everyone is doing fine. Um, the and if even if we are in the crypto winter, let's go back to crypto winter 2018. We saw the invention of Sandbox and Axie Infinity actually back then. We think is actually a very good time to build, obviously because there's less pressure at the same time. We did a really big update on a white paper, and we want to talk about those updates, especially around the PanzerPass idea, the differences between holder status and a free-to-play status. So let's dive right away in. So it took us many discussions internally on how to approach the differences in either an free-to-play status or an holder status. And I actually want to congrats the team, especially Henry, Luke, and Hernan for working on this. It wasn't super easy to come up with this design. So the main foundation of design is to make sure avatar holders will be rewarded generously, and it will have an impact on different aspects while playing Panzerdogs. So both free-to-play users and avatar holders are able to participate in various game modes like PvP and PvE. Most notably, avatar holders will get a free seasonal PanzerPass airdrop that contains rewards, and by consuming it, you'll get a premium status, and to get the premium rewards like bold earnings and loot boxes. Next to that, you will also, as an avatar holder, you'll get access to additional missions for faster PanzerPass progression. You'll be able to have crafting benefits based on avatar rarity, access to avatar and tank staking, like right now, and obviously exclusive access to Discord channels, which are only available for holders. To obtain the rewards from the PanzerPass, you'll need to earn PanzerPass points by either participating in the PvP matches or completing daily or weekly missions from the mission log. Another benefit is that avatar holders can gain the commander status by outsourcing the missions to non-holders and pay them a predetermined fee in the contract. And this is our renting system. For more detailed information, I would recommend everyone to go to the website and read our white paper. If you have any questions, please go to our Discord channel, and we will be happy to answer any questions that you have. Next to that, I think Henry will have a quick mobile version update.
Yeah, hey guys. So we are working a little bit harder on the mobile stuff at the moment. It's one of our main focuses for this quarter, so a lot of heavy attention is going there. Our controls are pretty locked in, and we're just getting started on the largest portion of work, which is the UI. Obviously, a lot of the UI we have at the moment is built for desktops, and it doesn't really translate very well to mobile. So yeah, we have to do a lot of work over there in order to bring it over to mobile standards. Yeah, we're working away. It's taking shape quite quickly. So yeah.
Yeah, we're very excited for that one. And then we want to give you a quick update on mobile and its distribution. We're heavily focused on the App Store, at the Apple App Store, due to the fact that we think that on Google Play, it's much easier to distribute by just uploading an APK to our website, so anyone can grab it, download it, and play. But obviously, with an app on the App Store, it's a bit different. You'll need to get approved by the App Store. So we're talking very closely with the App Store team, and we already had an initial meeting with the App Store team. And so far, our design has been approved, and we are waiting for further feedback. We cannot disclose any details around that kind of design, but rest assured that we have the user experience in mind so that everyone can have true in-game assets, and they own in-game assets, and they can log in with their wallet and play with their NFTs. Next up is a little bit more details around our next tournament. I believe we haven't announced this partnership yet, who the partner is, so I'll let Hernan do that.
Hello, can you hear me? Right, so our partner is Fractal. So Fractal, we've already had a good relationship with Fractal, and we're working on, we're working with their new wallet system. So that's going to be interesting. So for the next, so we're going to have a tournament next week, and with that tournament, you will need to use the Fractal wallet. At the same time, we have implemented a user account system, and you can link any kind of wallet to it, including Phantom if you're using that. But for the tournament, you will need a Fractal wallet, but that's very easy to use because you only need to log into your social account. It'll create a wallet for you, so that's going to be very easy to use. And there's a couple of other Fractal for the tournament. Some details. So we're gonna give out raffle tickets. So instead of being in the top 20 to receive prizes, we're gonna distribute raffle tickets. The higher your score, the more tickets you receive. And if you're in the top of the leaderboard, you will get bonus tickets, and that leaderboard will refresh every 48 hours. So you have chances every 48 hours to get extra bonus tickets. And at the end of the tournament, we'll distribute the prizes. Yeah. So furthermore, we also have a new map ready. The Astro map is also going to be very excited. And we also have our new servers ready in US, Europe, and Asia. So we hope to have better latencies on these servers.
That is super exciting. And we also have made some changes on Discord. And I believe David is going to update us on that.
About tournament, it starts next week on Thursday, by the way, and will last for 2 weeks. On Discord we added a bunch of new stuff. We added roles for holders, so everybody who has a lot of Panzerdogs can show it off in Discord. We also got a lot of new whitelists, thanks to our lovely mods. Want to thank them for all their hard work, and we also have new roles to get certain whitelists, and those are given to the most active members. So if you're active on Discord, you have a high chance to win a better or special whitelist spots. We also introduced happy hours, which lets you play with actual players that tune in on the happy hour, and you'll be able to win some Sea Panzer and other Panzerdogs prizes. The next happy hour will be announced very soon.
Awesome. We also have a couple of questions. Actually, one question from the community, and I think it's a good sign, since it means that I guess it's clear how the PanzerPass works. Obviously, we will add more details as they come along, but so far it has been received very positively. But we do have one question from Don Tonka on Discord, and his question is, or her question is, I wonder the impact of having a rare dogs vs having a multiple less rare dog instead. Like, what makes sense in terms of investment? Like, am I better to invest in a rarer dog or buy like 5 less rare dogs instead for the same price?
Okay, so I'll take this one. First of all, thanks for having me. I've been working mainly on the analytics side of things, and for example, searching for cheaters during the tournaments. I've also seen Tontonka in the tournament as well, so good job on playing. So for this question, it's basically a little bit hard to give a clear answer to this. So, for example, you can ask, does holding 5 very rare dogs grant a bigger rested bonus than holding, for example, 10 common ones? Well, basically the way we envision this is by firstly picking the most rare dogs from your wallet and then having those high rarity dog count the most towards the rested bonus. And then each additional dog you have will have less and less influence on the rested bonus up to a minimum amount. And the way we wanted to do this is to ensure that the rested bonus is somehow balanced between different types of holders. So hopefully that makes sense.
I also see we have some questions inside of Twitter Spaces, so I'll add you as a speaker so you can ask your question. First up, Gazillionaire.
Hi, could I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, everyone. Been following the project for a while. Love the developments that are going on. Super excited for the, the launch of the mobile apps, iOS and Android and everything. I think that's going to be very important to the, wide adoption and the continued growth of crypto gaming. But I'd like to know, how do you intend to sort of onboard those gamers who have no idea what crypto is, or who maybe don't know about crypto wallets and everything? How do you intend to make it as smooth a transition as possible for these people?
So yeah, this sort of comes down to like familiarity for the most part. It's one of the reasons we actually picked a battle pass system, is because like players are very familiar with that, and we use that as like the primary method for getting people through the the acquisition of certain assets and so on. It's also really the reason why we have like a user account system, and we're looking into custodial wallet systems like Fractal and such, is to reduce the friction. So it's like simply a case of just logging in instead of having to go through the entire process of getting like private keys and your secret words and et cetera, et cetera. Like that isn't a user-friendly experience. So it's we're doing things that help reduce that friction as much as possible. And yeah, like making it so there's reasons to have accounts and stuff and get set up before even having access to assets and such.
Okay. And just a follow-on question, pardon me if I get the name wrong. I know Panzerdogs was acquired by, I want to say, Fragbite, the Nordic esports organizer. How do you intend to leverage that going forward? Are there any plans for some like in-person kind of tournaments or big tournaments online? How do you intend to sort of leverage that that relationship?
Yeah, you're correct. That's definitely the plan on the longer term. So just actually, it's two steps. So the first step, as you regarding your first question and what Henry just mentioned, is we need to first make sure that people play the game with a very great experience. So therefore, the experience should be as easy as a Web2, basically, and obviously have a great core gameplay where people enjoy playing in teams, PvP matches. And if we have achieved that, then we know that the next step is esports tournaments, right? Like we have obviously a very close connection with Fragbite. We're talking to them, on a weekly/daily basis. And they have the capacity to organize esports events for us or together with other esports teams around the world, because like everyone knows each other in this world. So therefore, we do want to leverage that relationship that we have. And we see actually esports as an organic growth channel where, people sort of like, it's more like a branding thing as well. So people will get more familiar with with Panzerdogs, and people will play with each other, and we'll have a lot of views/impressions on the Panzerdogs game. So again, it's more of, we see it as an organic marketing channel as well.
All right. And last question, if you don't mind, do I want to top up on rare dogs or rare tanks?
That's a very good question, and obviously we cannot look into your wallet. But like I do think I do think, like, with this system that we've created, or this white paper update, we really catered towards the benefits of having an avatar, right? So in that sense, we think at least owning an avatar will give you a lot of benefits from the game. And then we're still working on the design of, like, how does the more rare dogs will have an impact on, for example, the crafting part. And those will be more detailed out. Now we have the basic, or the foundation, for the design, like free-to-play versus an avatar holder. But we do think, again, as I just mentioned, like, having a dog at the least, it doesn't matter which dog, it already gives you a lot of benefits due to getting a PanzerPass, getting airdropped, and also being able to take part of the renting system as well.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Thank you.
Scuzzy is up next. It's been away for a while.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey there.
I feel like I haven't been up to the stage in a hot minute. Well,
Yeah, familiar face.
yeah, so a couple quick questions. To be fair, I actually do need to go review the updates to the white paper. But love what I see from the PanzerPass. I think that's cool, and it's clear that that's, like, designating some of the reward differences from a free to a NFT holding account, and I think it's a really cool concept. I've liked how it works on console games. Anyway, so with the commander role, though, right? So how does that work exactly, right? So am I renting an avatar? Am I renting out tanks? Like, kind of which one really is that,
Yeah, so the way that the commander system will work, it's kind of like an offset revenue share. So you're putting up revenue beforehand to get people to complete missions for you, and then you're reaping the rewards of those missions being completed. And that's like a way of doing passive earning directly that way. Obviously, you have to balance it so you're not paying people more money than you'll get back out of it. But that should be pretty easy with what we're planning for the Battle Pass system.
Yeah, sure. That's definitely something I question, right? I mean, and
Yeah.
it's no shade. We're so early, right? But like, I don't think we have a really good picture of, like, what scrap will be worth, should be worth, right? Until any of this stuff is more in the more polished phase, I guess,
Yeah, the white paper updates do outline a lot more about, like, the ways that Bolt can be earned, and it's primarily through the pass. Actually, there are some smaller ways of earning Bolt through other means, or like even free to play, like the very high tiers of Battle Pass. But it's primarily a method of getting Bolt is through these passes. So
I see.
you can imagine it like. Yeah. So you're sort of automating your progress through there in order to get gains out of it through Bolt.
I see.
And we're going to give you the tool so you can understand like how much your mission should cost in order to maximize your gains. You will be competing with other people as well in order to either undercut or maximize your own profits. And sort of juggling the two of them based on demand. So it should be actually really exciting and quite quite compelling, I think, for everybody involved, players and the commanders.
That's fascinating. I mean, it sounds like in a sense there's sort of a marketplace of sorts, in the sense that, like, you know, you're putting out bids, right, for you know, scholars or would-be players. My only
Exactly.
My only drawback on that is, like, you know, I'm sure I'm not alone, but some of us may already have like a group of guys, right, that like are willing to do those things, you know. So it just seems like, does your mechanic for how a rental system works, does it preclude people handling their own privately, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean, they can do the exact same process locally as well,
okay,
but we're offering this as a system in order to automate this process without having to have these personal connections. You can just put up a contract, and then a random person can do it for you,
sure,
instead of having to have people do it themselves. Like, if you did it the other way, for example, you'd have to handle the distribution of the bulk rewards and how you distribute bits and pieces to people. But going through this system, that entire process becomes automated, and arguably you could probably get a better deal out of it as well, because you can find better prices for completing certain missions in certain ways.
but
So, like, there's nothing stopping you from get people together to do it that way. Like, that's perfectly valid. But it's probably preferable. Also, like, safer and more secure. You don't have to handle passing NFTs between people in order to facilitate this process. It will be facilitated by us.
I see. So if I want to do it that way,
Yeah.
I can't do it trustless. I have to give them NFTs.
Yes, but through us, it's trustless.
Right. That's not ideal. I'm not going to lie to you. But okay, that's basically like the clarification I was looking for, I suppose. I know we've got Cosmo coming out. Looks super cool. Is there any new weapons or upgrades coming out with that?
Yes, we have a new weapon on the field, but you'll see that when you get there.
Great.
I'm hoping to surprise you guys with that when you arrive.
Can't wait. All right, that's all I got.
Cool. Nice talking to you.
You too. Bye.
Yeah, thanks for the questions. We have another speaker, Benny88. I'm gonna add you as a speaker. Hi, Benny.
Can you hear me? Hi.
Yeah.
Hi guys. Benny here. I like the project really, and I have 6-7 tanks. I have 3-4 avatars, and I wanted just to jump in to maybe offer some kind of a collaboration. I'm founder of Sky Multi-Asset Finance. It's a newly founded 3-4 months project, multimedia project. On one side or on another side, we are building NFT technology, and I just wanted to ask. We are doing some research on your projects, and our researchers are trying to write a couple of things about it and publish it. So maybe we could get in contact with some admin or developer later on. I'll drop the Twitter account so you can see what is it about, and that's it really. Just keep going like you're going, and this is going to be something. I see it already. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it would be great if you could drop, you know, your Twitter in our DM.
I'm doing it already, so it's gonna be Panzer Chat, General Chat, in matter of seconds. So.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
But it won't accept a link. I don't know why.
Maybe through a Twitter DM.
Twitter DM? Yes, I can do that. I'm gonna do it from my official Twitter account right now.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. It's a really nice game. I played it. Now I left it for my brother to play it. I have a couple of avatars, and I stake them all, and really, really nice. I'm really excited to see what's coming next. And I believe this mobile app is gonna really be a stepstone, really in forward direction.
Thank you.
Yeah, so much for me. I'm gonna send you a DM, and that's it really right now. Thank you. Keep going.
Thanks.
Thanks, Benny. We have another question from John, and you as a speaker right now. Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh yeah, so my first question is, yeah, with most of the NFTs, staking on the is on the being staked on the Panzerdogs website, right? So what kind of security measures are taking place to prevent a centralized attack? And my second question is, regarding to user interface. I'm currently using the Google Chrome, but when I click the Play Alpha, there's an issue. Basically the page, just freezes, and I couldn't connect my Phantom wallet. If some of the web engineers can answer my question, that would be really helpful. Yeah, thank you.
Sure. Aryan could take the question about the security side, but in terms of support, you can probably pop us a ticket on the Discord and we can help you out. It's most likely a case of you having an ad blocker or something enabled because we have one asset inside of our asset list called tracks, and that gets caught by every ad blocker and it stops our loading process. So you can try turning that off and then seeing if that helps you load in. But yeah, Aryan can take the question about security.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Okay, cool. So the question about security, can you repeat it? Because I kind of got some noise in the background.
Right. So basically, on the website, Panzerdogs website, they're like, you can stake avatars and panzer tanks, right?
Yeah.
So as far as I know, most of the NFTs are staked on the central website. So basically, if a hacker can attack the website, then certainly it can cause some major damage because there's a single point of failure. So
yes, okay, so I see your concern there.
Yeah.
So yes, we do have a central website, but it's all backed up by a smart contract. So there's actually code on Solana that runs, and all the NFTs, they are stored inside of the smart contract. So the ownership is temporarily moved to that smart contract. And let's say the website goes offline or anything happens, then we can still like publish another website that connects to that smart contract, and you can retrieve your NFTs. And the logic, it's all safeguarded by that. Only the original person who staked that NFT can actually retrieve that NFT. So yeah, it's still a decentralized application, even though there's a website that funnels it. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, good to hear it.
Cool.
Thanks for your question, John. I think we have another question from Jay, and a US speaker, Jay. Hi there.
I just wanted to ask, because I'm personally really interested in future gameplay features and stuff. So I was wondering if there would be like a dedicated channel or somewhere where we can have like a little community QA team to sort of test features that are yet to be released publicly and stuff. I'm just wondering if there's gonna be like an avenue for that. Yeah, that's my question. Thanks.
It's a pretty good idea. We do have some features in the works, and I think it would probably be a good idea to coincide like some discussions about those features with a release of a channel like that. So
Yeah,
we'll definitely think
cool.
about that.
Yeah,
But, yeah,
thank
we've
you.
got something pretty major in the can, so that'd be perfect, I think, for that.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
And we also have the mobile version, and we are gonna distribute the iOS version first through test flight. So it's only gonna be available for people who sign up through test flight.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, it'll be cool to have like a Discord channel or like a not channel, sorry, like a I forgot what those are called, the subgroups or something that.
Oh, role, yeah, like a role.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that would be cool. Like a dedicated team of like Panzer holders that they also want to sort of have their voice in the game. Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah, great idea.
Thanks, Luke. Thanks, good project.
If there are any more questions, please raise your hand and we'll add you as speaker.
Yeah, I think that's it for today. Yeah, a lot of exciting stuff coming up. So keep your eyes closed to Discord, and we're very excited to launch the tournament next week together with Fractal. More information will be released soon. Thank you all for listening in, and speak to you guys soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks.
Cheers.